Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube and Chucky 2009, and I'm out here with
Tiga 77.
good old Peter ZILA, and this is the, what's this thing called, a Weldon Power?
This is a Lincoln Weld & Power 225 G7.
Yeah.
It's basically an engine drive welder generator, 16 horsepower, 2-cylinder, and you can stick weld or with a suitcase MIG weld with it, or get 110 or 220 power out of it.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really know a whole lot about it, which is interesting because I've already bought it. But anyway, one thing I do know about it is the original wheels they've had better days, and Peter here was cool enough to set me up with these that he has left over from something, I guess. And but the problem is these use a smaller shaft than the original wheels, so as you can see, we've already hacked off the original axles, I guess, for lack of a better term. So we're gonna go ahead and install the right sized ones in, and we're gonna get a basic crash course in cutting threads on you know, a situation like this.
Alright, basic crash course on cutting threads. First, let's cut 2 holes in it, one on this side, one on that side, and make sure we can fit our new axle. The axle diameter is 5/8, so we're drilling an 11/16 hole, an inch forward from the old axle. I got this already laid out.
Alright.
And we're using a magnetic base drill.
That is really cool.
The way how this works is, make sure the magnet is clean. You flip the power on, and it sticks to whatever steel surface you put it up against.
Okay.
Like right here.
Alright.
There, and it holds all by itself.
It's on there. Wow.
And it's on there. Smear some lube on it.
Alright. What's that bit called, by the way? That doesn't look like a normal hole saw.
This is an annular cutter, which basically is like a high-powered high-speed steel hole saw, which machines out the outer diameter of the hole and then pushes a slug out.
Okay.
Alright, it's gonna get loud.
Not bad. That was pretty quick.
An effortless 11/16 hole. So after deciding that we want to put some pillow block bearings on, making everything fit, cutting the axle to length, now we'll make some 5/8 coarse threads on there in order to use a nylock nut to secure the wheels in place.
Excellent.
5/8 coarse is 5/8 11, I believe. 5/8 11, that's the one.
Alright. How does this work?
The center one spreads the die.
Okay.
The other two lock it in place.
Alright.
Alright, so you can loop the shaft a little bit here to cut the threads.
Okay.
What works really well is the cutting paste that works for mag drilling too.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I've never done this before. This is an interesting...
They have cutting oil and everything, but this works. This works good enough for what we do.
Excellent.
The trick is getting it started. The die only starts on one side. Here you see it's full threads here, and here you see they're tapered back a little bit.
I see that.
That's the side you want to start from.
Okay.
And you want to start it pretty perpendicular.
Okay. He's going, ladies and gentlemen. How do you
Once
know
you start cutting, and your chips are long enough, like after like a turn, you want to tip it back a little bit and cut the chips off.
Okay.
Or if you ate your Wheaties this morning, you just keep cranking.
Oh man. Good stuff. How do you know how far in to go? Just, you know, as far as you want?
You can go as far as you want, but you kind of want to... We measured it before, we had an inch about sticking out left and right. So I'll go approximately 1.25 inches.
Okay.
So we have enough room to bolt it all the way up.
With a washer.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Roughly there.
Oh, that's not bad. Mind if I give it a shot on the other end?
You knock yourself out.
Alright. Oh, that looks pretty legit. This looks like a store-bought.
The advantage of cutting your own threads on a piece of round stock is, versus like a piece of all thread as an axle, you really don't want the bearings to rest on threads. You want the bearings to rest on the full shoulder.
Okay, sure, that makes sense. Okay.
All right.
Cool. Okay, so let's see. The side with the tapered threads.
That's the side you want to start with, yes.
Alright.
And the start is the most tricky part.
Okay.
You want to make sure you kind of get it perpendicular and you get it to grab. So you want to push a little bit up against it while you're turning it.
Okay.
And you can put in the lathe and taper the end and help it to start easier. Or take a grinder and chamfer the end down a little bit.
Come on, let's go. Ah, what am I not doing here?
You're kinking.
Kinking
Once
it.
you're turning it, you're kinking it.
Okay.
You're not keeping it perpendicular.
Alright. Try to be more perpendicular.
There you go. Now push up against it and turn.
But from here it should be relatively simple.
Relatively simple. Usually what people do is they do like a half turn and a quarter back, or a full turn and a half a turn back, just to break the chips off.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, I can see how that helps. That helps a lot.
All right, let's see if it fits.
Okay, cool.
Too much. There you go.
And it's set. Wow. Well, hell yeah, how about that, YouTube? That is one legit axle.
All right, you want to lower it down or roll it on?
Yeah, sure.
Watch it coming down.
Alright.
Turn a little bit sideways with the handle towards you.
Okay. Alright. This is an exciting moment here, YouTube. I have a feeling it was designed for people minorly shorter than I. But we got it. Definitely rolls. Let's see how it does it records. Quite well. Now, going on over the HTTP. Not bad. Not bad at all, YouTube.
So we call this repair a success.
I will call this a success. Yes. All right. Well, I got a crash course in using a tap and die set. So as always, a big thank you to Pete, aka Schneetiger77. And hope you all have enjoyed watching this. So as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more. Yeehaw.